in meshes.
Okay.
So just select SKM menu, create static mesh from selected.
Mm.
It will take some time. So as we can see, static mesh has been created, and you also have your textures ready. We'll just check all of this is populated properly or not. Okay.
Okay.
So now that this is done, we'll create data asset. Okay.
Okay.
Now set data parameter. Before you do this, you actually have to provide animation. Even if you try doing this, it will tell you to do that. Okay.
Oh.
So we'll go here and we'll try to give an animation here. We'll give forward run. That should be enough. Okay. So we'll say set data parameters. So now that is done. You hit it multiple times if you want. Okay. We'll just check if it has those parameters set. UV channel is 1. That's what we have to confirm.
Okay.
And your animation sequence is, let's see. Yes, it has that animation here. Good. That's skeletal mesh. This is static mesh. Go in your material. Go in the master material. Okay. Bring this to the side. Meanwhile, go in your anim to texture folder. Open material. Open and copy anim node. Copy this part. This is the only part that we need. We'll see Control C. We'll go inside mannequin. And we'll paste it in the empty area. This looks good enough. Okay.
Okay.
So now take your normal, connect it to additional normal, hence connect the result to normal.
Okay.
At the same time, take your world position offset and connect it to world position offset. So that's done. Click apply and hit save. Okay. Now you are safe to hit big data. It's asking you, have you done this? So we have done it. We'll say I have added. Cool. It's done. Okay.
Okay.
You just have to go here, bring it in. You can see it already has the animation on it. So we are happy with this. We'll call this level underscore crowd sample. Okay.
Okay.
We'll delete this. We don't need him right now. We can close anim to texture also. We are done with this. Okay. Expand details a little bit. We have the outliner panel. We'll go inside level, create new sub level. Okay. Create new empty level. Create SL underscore crowd FX. Save. So this crowd primarily should be used for background crowds, not for the camera focused crowd. Okay.
Okay.
So change the streaming method to always load it. Yeah. So see if you
will be taking 2 sublevels for a crowd.
Yes, no, you don't need 2 sublevels. This sublabel will contain all kind of crowd. Okay.
So you may just now you said like for background crowd, right?
Yes.
Method will be creating 2.
No, I actually made not for the sub-level, but for the particles. The particles are to be used for background crowds.
Okay. Okay.
Because those are particle, right? They won't have advanced level of understanding of environment. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for their ability to understand the terrain, find an actor to fight, go towards them, fight with them, have some health mechanics so that they also die, and then they proceed to find someone else. It's a little complicated, and you need AI for it. But for this particle effects, they are good for having crowd in it. Okay, you can also create fighting crowd, but it takes some more complex particles to be made. So in our effects, if we go, we have the first crowd, which is the spline crowd.
Okay.
So the objective of the spline crowd is to follow a spline. That's all they do. Okay.
Oh.
So we'll come in our outliner. We'll go here and we'll select only in current level so that we always see what's in the current level. Now that the spline crowd is already there, you won't see anything. Okay, because we have not made any splines yet. So just go right click on your content drawer and create new blueprint actor. Call it BP underscore spline. You can call it anything that you want, but just name it BP. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Open the BP for spline blueprint. Add spline in it. You have to add this, not scene spline, not spline mesh, but the spline.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Hit save, hit compile, and drag and drop this in. For the sake of simplicity, we are going to keep the location as 000. Same for the particle. This doesn't matter, but we'll just keep them in the center. So that is a little easy. We'll create a spline now. We'll just select this, bring it outside here. So this looks beautiful enough. Okay. So I'm happy with this shape. Okay. I want my code to be running in the circle. So we now have a particle there also. So all you have to do is open your particle. Select on your mesh. That's your mesh. If that's not selectable, all you have to do is go down, select your mesh renderer.
Okay.
And then select your static mesh that we created.
Your static mesh.
Yes, correct. So try finding it. Oh, okay, it's a little difficult finding it here. I forgot the name. So we'll go inside our character, mannequin, meshes, and that's our skeletal mesh. We'll provide it here.
Okay.
And that is it. That's all you have to do. Okay.
Okay.
Now you can hit close. Come back here. You can see your static mesh is it is getting spawned at the origin. So now you have to play with these parameters. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see you have to provide spline here in your
So
Niagara actor.
spline source.
Yes.
Okay.
So you just go provide a spline. The moment they have a spline, they'll start running on it. So you see 2 particle, 3 particle, they are running on it. Okay.
Okay.
For the sake of it, we're going to reduce life in second, because what is going to happen is the particle that spawn here, once they complete a circle, okay, once they reach this point, they are coming back here again.
Okay.
So they won't die unless until 10 seconds pass by. So if you see right now, if I make 1 second, so they only survive for 1 second. See, there is no duplication happening, right? So we'll keep it 1 second. We'll reduce their speed a little bit. So you will have speed of particle written here. You can have it 0.1 or maybe 0.5, maybe. No, that's too fast. 0.2. Spawn count per second, adjust the amount of people that you want to spawn per second. You see, 4 people spawn. Okay.
Just a doubt. Can't we give like a start point of a spline and end point of the spline as an lifespan to that one?
Good point. I think we'll do that in version 2.
Okay.
Okay, we can do that. I'll have to check. I think it is a little difficult, but I think it is doable. We'll have to check, but yeah. So right now this is, you can see they are dying too early because we have reduced the speed, so they are not completing the full circle. Okay. So what you can do is, see, it's quite easy. What happens is they want to complete the whole spline in 1 second. Okay. So if you think about it, if the speed of particle is 0.2 and they want to complete the whole spline in 1 second, your lifetime should be 5. So you just do 1 divided by 0.2. So if you see exactly after 5 seconds, they are going to complete 1 rotation. See, and see, they die.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a basic formula. All you have to do is life in second is basically 1 divided by speed of particle.
Okay.
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 So you have that. So this is your first crowd. Any kind of shape that you want, you can have with them. Okay. Now let's proceed to create another crowd. That is crowd volume charge. So you want a volume that is charging in certain direction. So that's what you use this particle for. Okay. We again go here. We'll provide the static mesh. Okay. That's it. Boom. Done. See, they are running. Right. We are happy with them. Okay. And the perk of this particular crowd, they won't do that, but this will is that they will adapt to the terrain that is put in front of them. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
I put a spear here. Okay, I'll see. Saw that?
Yeah. Okay.
They will try to
collide with that.
Yeah.
Static meshes.
Perfect. You got it. Okay.
Okay.
So they do that. This won't do that. We'll try to make that happen in version 2, but not in this.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's have third crowd, which is SM, crowd volume formation. We'll have them here. Wait, now before we proceed, okay, I forgot to send you the eagle. You can do it with any kind of this plane also, to be honest. Okay, so I'll talk you through how exactly it works. Okay. You see this plane here, right?
Yes.
So what is going to happen is this thing, NS crowd volume formation static mesh. What it does is it uses any kind of static mesh as a parent to spawn particles on their vertices.
Oh, okay.
So right now we don't have mesh on them, but it will do that as soon as we provide a mesh. Okay. So we click here and we provide the mesh. Let's see what happens. Oh, sorry. We have not selected it yet. Static mesh. Go. Done.
Okay.
Saving done. So you can see. Okay. So right now what is happening is it's too dense. You can see we are spawning 600,000 particles, which is wrong. Okay. We'll do 4 for timing. We'll do only 4. Okay. Yeah. Now that we are here, you see the static mesh?
Yes.
Right? Just click on Alt 2. How many vertices do you think it has? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That's all. No more, no less, right? So that's all. Yeah. That's the exact information which we are going to use here. Spawn count should be exactly be equal to the number of vertices. Okay. And vertice count needs to be provided as 4. Okay. Yeah. You see exactly 4 people spawned.
Yes.
Correct. And the rest of the stuff you already understand. Life is when they die. Spawn count is how much you want them to spawn. This should not be more than vertice count.
Vertice count.
Or else it won't look good. So if you want to see them again, you just have to press reset. See, they're there. Okay. So if you look at it, see, they are trying to go left and right, little bit. There is a variation in their spawn.
Yes.
You can see that, right? That's what happens with the variation. If you make this 0, there will be no variation. Have a look at this.
They will spawn it.
See, they're always spawning at that same point. Okay. So, but we need variation because humans have errors. So we'll have add some variation. See, that's it. Beautiful spline.
Huh.
So we are happy with this. So that's
Yeah.
3 particles that we have, Rama. That's all. Okay. Now
Okay.
let's talk about the difficult part. How do you get this in sequencer? You want control on it, right? You don't want
Yes.
always an arbitrary particle to be spawning again and again, right?
Yes. Okay.
Go inside cinematic, create a level sequence. We'll call it sequence underscore crowd sample. Okay. Now that we have a crowd sample here, what you can do is take your first crowd. Let's start with the spline.
Okay.
We will take this also for time being. We will take them also. Okay.
Mm.
Now you have to play a very close attention on this. Okay. So what we are going to do now is we are going to use something called as Niagara caching. So cache basically means like a bake that you use in Maya. It basically bakes your animation inside sequencer. So all your
Okay.
particles, they have very predictable movement so that you can plan your camera movement accordingly. Okay.
Oh.
Like you can tell me, Aditya, for now this particular was here, so I made my camera follow him properly. But the next spawn, he's somewhere else. This won't work, right? But with the
Yeah.
cache, it will work. Okay. So now for cache to work, what you have to do is you have to go in your edit, you have to go in plugin and look for Niagara cache. Sorry. Yeah. Niagara. Then you have to look for cache. Where is the cache? That you see. Add supports for recording and playback of Niagara simulation in sequencer while take recorder. You just enable this and you hit restart. Done?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is done.
Perfect. So now you can go in your folder level again, L crowd sample, and we'll open the sequence.
You can go with this notification. Yes. It will be okay.
Oh, acha, okay. Yeah, thank you. Good suggestion. So you have your sequence here. You just click on this, click on Niagara component.
Okay.
Click on this, click on Niagara component. Click on this, click on Niagara component. Now you
Okay.
just click here, click on Niagara cache. Click here,
Okay.
click on Niagara cache. Click here, click on Niagara cache. Okay. Now this is a very critical step, Rama. Just make sure that you do this. Okay. Now before recording, what you have to do is you have to press auto activate, turn it off. The moment
Okay.
you hit here, you have to
Oh.
quickly go and hit record.
Okay.
Okay. So we are going to do this
Okay.
now. We're going to hit this and we'll go record. That's it. Now they have recorded. You have a recorded sequence now for the spline. Same will do for this. Okay. We'll hit this.
Okay.
We'll again. So the moment we hit auto activate, we are going to hit record.
Okay.
Auto activate, record. Done. We also have cache for this. Now for the last one. Okay. We hit auto activate. We hit it and we hit record. Done. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now if you see, you have complete control on it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So apart from this crowd, because they are being animated with the position of this spear here.
Static mesh.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So ideally, you cannot move them. You cannot move them. Okay. But you can move them. This can be moved. You're not happy with them being here. You can actually move them somewhere else and they will still be cached. Have a look at this.
Oh.
Okay. But not them, man. See, because they have been now baked with this movement in place, right? So if you actually move them, okay, what is going to happen is
it will do the same jump on that static
they are
mesh.
going to do that jump. See, you see that jump? Pick.
Yes.
So what you can do is, if you really want to do that, okay, if you do decide to move them, you can move it with this.
Along with static mesh.
Yeah. See,
I got
and they still do that, right?
Okay.
Now coming to the part where you asked me why are they not getting animated. That's easy. We go in our content browser, go into anim texture, go in material, go to MPC frame material parameter, bring it to the sequencer, drop it here. Go to your first frame, drop this, drop frame, okay, and it will make it frame as 0. Go to the last frame, make it 150 divided by how many frame rate you are, how much is the frame rate? 30.
Yes.
So you have 30. Make it 5. Okay, make sure this is linear.
Okay.
It has to be linear, or else it won't start and end properly. Okay. Now have a look at this. Tuck, tuk, tuck, tuk. So they are running nicely, right?
Yes.
Cool. That's it, I guess, Rama.
So what if we want to create a custom custom shape? We have to keep.
Yes, you have to just make that a static mesh, bring it inside the engine, and make that particle wait, I'll show it to you.
I mean, we have to be particular with the vertices, I think, because we have to spawn on
be very careful about the vertices. So what you can do is, if you're not sure about how many vertices it has, you just have to go in details. Okay, select a static mesh first. If you can do that, I am not able to do it. Oh my, wait, this is screwing it up. Keyboard is screwing it up. Okay, so you go in a static mesh, open it up. You can see vertices is 4.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's value you. Perfect. Any other question, Rama?
Yeah. For me, it is fine now.
Yeah, just play around. If you have any question, we'll jump on call again.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good? Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care, Rama.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.